All right, y'all. Welcome back to Tactical Alliance Gaming. Now, we're doing another Raid Shadow Legends video, as I'm sure you can tell by what's behind me, right? So, we're going to do one of my favorite champs, Lysandra. This girl is absolutely awesome. Absolute turn meter control boss. All right, this girl, she's got it all. All right, she's got a speed aura, but get this. On her A1, this girl can counter Hegy. All right, on her A1, attacks one enemy, transfers all debuffs from this champion to the target. So Hegy locks her out. She says, no, I don't think so there, dude. Locks him back out. All right, get that accuracy up. She hammers him. Cool. Exhaustion, or A2, attacks one enemy, fully depletes the target's turn meter. That's massive because, as most people know, turn meter can get up over 100%. All right, it can get up to 105, 106%. So with this one, she comes back, she smacks it all the way down to 0. Completely blows it out. That's great for early game stuff, up through stage 20 dungeons. 21 to 25, obviously, she's only going to get a 50% turn meter on that. But, you know, that's still super beneficial. All right, her A3, Energize. This is where she's phenomenal in Arena. Places 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Fills the turn meters of all allies by 30% and decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 30%. All right, so you can get this girl rolling. And she has an aura in all battles of 24% speed. All right, so she does have that speed aura. You can use her as a speed lead. Actually, what I did for a long time was I used Lord Shazar as my speed lead. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it right up here at the top. But I used him into Lysandra. He's got a better speed lead. He's got the best speed lead for Arena in the game. So use him into Lysandra, so he gets that speed cranked up. She knocks theirs down, boosts yours, and it's GG after that. All right, now, how I have her built, just like that. You want accuracy for that turn meter. All right, you absolutely want it for that turn meter. And then, as far as her stats, I've got some upgrades to do, but I got her at 249 speed right now. She's only 52% crit rate, 39k health, 2.2k defense, and 261 accuracy. Mostly I've been using her for dungeons anymore. But she's solid. So let's go ahead and let's start off with her here. If I can quit clicking on random stuff. So let's go ahead. We'll start off with her here in dungeons. Spider. She is phenomenal if you're not using a nuke strat. Go to stage 20. Let's see. I want to make sure I got my Spider 25 team saved here. My Spider 20 team. I do. Okay. So, drop. Oh, come on. Well, we'll do it this way. I'm using my Spider 25 team, so we'll go ahead and bring that one in. All right. So she is my lead, my turn meter control for Spider 25. We're not going to run 25 just because, for me, it's a long run. You know what? Forget it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's run her on 25. All right, so let's get this thing loaded up. There we go. So we'll get her rolled in here. Now she is absolutely disgusting for turn meter control. Fire Knight up to stage 20, even past that. You know, if you're not running Cold Hearts to drop that turn meter, Lysandra can do the job. You want her obviously you want her fast, and you want her with survivability and accuracy. Accuracy's huge because she needs it to land her turn meter drops, especially on that A2. Okay, but right here, I do have her as a lead, so I get a little bit of that speed aura, but right there, she just A3, decrease that turn meter across the board. Mordecai coming in with the HP burn. Ursula coming in with some decreased attack. We got some freeze there from Achek, and there she goes with her A2. Just drop that turn meter down 50% on the main Spider. She's crazy good. She is crazy good. Now, I don't know how fast this run's going to be. If it gets a little bit too long, we'll jump to the end. I don't have everything speed tuned to really roll fast. I'm not speed farming it. But I'm completing it, and that's what matters. Now, she is negative affinity here, so she does get targeted on Spider 25. Okay, so I got to make sure the HP burns are on. I keep that turn meter down as much as I possibly can, which she just did again with her A3. Let's see if she's going to land that A2 on the main Spider. I don't think she is. Nope. And she's going to go down. So we'll go ahead and we'll skip to the end here. We still should make it on this run because Ursula will pick her back up and put a strengthen on her. Nah, we won't even skip to the end. We'll just run it. If it fails, well, you guys get to see it fail. Not going to BS it. So Ursula will stand her back up. If you haven't seen my guide on her, she is probably my favorite epic in the game right now. I will link that also up top here. She is absolutely phenomenal. But Lysandra, if we can keep her up, which it's hit and miss with 25. But she did get the turn meter drop right there. We do need to get that HP burn back on from Mordecai. We got the decreased attack. Lysandra's going to end up going down again here in just a minute. Right there, there's the HP burn. All right, we're at 2 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and just skip to the end on this. There's no point in sitting here watching the same thing over and over that we all see. We want ×4 speed because we don't want to continuously watch the animation, so I'm not going to make you do it here. So we'll go ahead and skip to the end. I'll jump back in here at the end. Alright guys, so there we go. 3 minutes, 39 seconds. Not super fast, but it worked. Obviously Mordecai with the hellacious damage there at 15.7 million. We'll see how it rolls. But there she is in Spider. If you can keep her alive, she's absolutely phenomenal. Fire Knight, she's also really good. Alright guys, so she is good in Fire Knight. We will go ahead and run here. Actually, we're going to change Tomb Lord out. Yeah, we'll swap that. We'll go to boom, 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 boom. I definitely wish we would get more save team slots. So there we go. And now let's go ahead and hit Fire Knight. We'll check her out, see how she does here in stage 20. I did do a stage 25 run, but I tweaked my team a little bit, and it was not successful. So we're not going to sit here and show all that. And it was like an 8-minute run too. So, I mean, we're not going to go through all that one. But here's what we got. She comes in with that turn meter control right out of the bat. I could just bring in a nuke team, but that would kind of defeat the purpose of this guide. So we're going to go ahead, just sit here, watch this run through, skip up, and we will be back as soon as we get to the Fire Knight. Alright, so just about to the Fire Knight. Finish this last one up here and it's a done deal. There we go. Now once the shield comes down, especially in Fire Knight 20, she is absolutely phenomenal. She can keep that thing down the entire fight. So if you do have a Lysandra, you don't have an Allure, she is phenomenal for this. Because she also boosts your turn meter, which is huge. So right now, Fire Knight's about to get a turn. She got a little bit of turn meter drop on it. I don't have her speed tuned right now. But she'll definitely get through it without an issue. Now, this is actually my 25 team, which, you know, I mean, is a little bit different stat-wise. But there we go. She just got that full turn meter drop. Now, we don't have a decreased defense on, which sucks. Just kind of threw this team together a little bit. 25, I'm actually using Tomb Lord. And he gets a decreased defense on the Fire Knight. But that's okay. But we actually have quite a bit of turn meter control here. It's just that lack of decreased defense because I didn't think this team out when I threw it together. It kind of kills it. Makes it definitely a lot longer of a run. That Heartseeker obviously would have hit a hell of a lot harder with decreased defense on. But, I mean, you know, as you can see, we're not, you know, doing a guide on how to speed farm Fire Knight. You know, it's on Lysandra. And as you can see, she's keeping that turn meter down. You know, that first one, I mean, she's not quite fast enough. But, I mean, through here, you know, once that shield come back down, it was down that second time. You know, obviously, she's just keeping it down like a boss. So we'll go ahead and just kind of fast forward through the rest of this fight and cut back in here at the end. So here we go. We're right at the end of the fight. Obviously, you know, 5 minutes. It took freaking forever without a decreased defense, but that's my fault. But as you're able to see, Lysandra was able to keep that turn meter down really well. So, I mean, she's absolutely solid. I mean, obviously, potion keeps, you know, simple. Ice Golem, not so much. I don't really use her there just because of what Ice Golem is. Dragon, you can use her to boost your turn meter, but you can't manipulate the turn meter of the dragon. So you're a little bit off there. But she can work. And then in Arena, she's absolutely solid. With an easy freaking board. Wow. All right, so we're bringing my anti-hedgy team. Which obviously, as you can see, she is in there. I'm still working on this team, so it's not done yet. So now's a good time to see how it works. You do want a manual, though, actually. I should have done that because if he does lock Lysandra out, you want an A1 back at Hedgy to lock him out. Because he's going to go, locked her out. She's going to go with that A1 right back at him. Boom, locked him out just like that. Transfer the debuff. Now Hedgy's locked out. He's only got his A1. So, I mean, as you can see, there's the cleanse, the revive on death, the nuke right there, done deal, GG. Granted, it was an easy team, but the concept is still exactly the same. Okay, Hedgy locks out Lysandra, A1 back at Hedgy, lock him out, and it's done deal. It's game over. So, she's definitely good there. I love using her against Hedgy because of that. But, you know, I mean, again, you know, that's Lysandra. I mean, she's a phenomenal champ. Absolute turn meter control goddess. Doom Tower, I already did, so I don't have any keys right now. Pretty sure. Yeah. So, but, you know, she is a phenomenal champion. If you pulled her over the weekend or you pull her at any point, she is absolutely worth building. Again, I don't have her built top notch just because I mostly use her in dungeons. You know, I mean, let's face it, I don't have a crazy account. I have a normal account. I mean, minus the Legos, but I have a normal account as far as gear goes. So, you know, my Great Hall is lacking. But you know what? Not everybody's perfect. Not everybody can have absolute end game, top tier stuff. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's work. It's a grind. It is for everybody. So, but there you go. There's Lysandra. Absolutely phenomenal champion. Guys, thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Don't forget that subscribe button down there. Hit that thing. Smash that like button. Share the video. Also, don't forget that little bell notification. That way, as soon as I get another video up, you guys get notified right away and you can come check it out. Okay, also, again, check out the other guides I've done. I will put those in the end screen to the playlist. There's more coming. I have Zavia coming here soon. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to do a few epics and maybe a rare or two, and kind of go from there, kind of cover the bases a little bit. Not everybody's got a ton of Legos, and that's fine. We'll get some other champs into that maybe everybody has, and get that going as well. So thanks again, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.